Hi, I'm back home. I had a nice shift today. I had a really great shift. I got really nice customers today. I love Uber drivers. Let me tell you why I love Uber drivers. They always think I'm in my 30s, my late 30s, or my 40s. And then when I tell them that I'm 60, they're like, what? Yeah, I'm 60 years old. I have a son. He's in his 30s, and I had cancer. I'm a cancer survivor. And then all of a sudden, there's like silence. The whole atmosphere in the car just changes. So the whole flirtatious mood changes to somber. And he goes, oh, wow. Oh, I'm glad you're okay. And then they stop flirting with me. I just realized that a lot of you people don't know me, so I need to properly introduce myself to you. My name is Debbie Copeland. Again, I'm 60 years old. I am from New York City. I'm from the North Bronx. The North Bronx, baby. The Laconia neighborhood, which is very nice, very rich, multicultural area. If you ever heard of Boston or Gun Hill Road or Co-op City was maybe like 4 miles away from my neighborhood, but it was a nice area. Lots of Jamaicans, lots of Panamanians, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, a few Italians, but then they started moving out because more black people started coming in the neighborhood. So a little bit more about me. And yes, this is a new clip. This is a new clip. I'm not wearing the black turtleneck that I had on yesterday. And I combed out my hair. It actually looks kind of cute considering I've been wearing Pippa. You met Pippa, right? You met Pippa. Pippa is my corkscrew 3C red burgundy wig that I've been wearing since October. That's 4 months. I've been wearing Pippa for 4 months. I love Pippa. I love that wig. But I'm steaming my hair today. Okay. I don't want this video to get too long because I have to string all those videos together. So, more about me. I'm from the Boogie Down Bronx. I'm from the North Bronx, the Laconia neighborhood, which was really nice. Between Boston Road and Gun Hill Road. I grew up on Herring Avenue, a nice residential area, in a 2-family house. We had an attic, a basement, a front yard, a backyard. I had a wonderful childhood. But I don't want to talk about that right now. So, a little bit more about me. My background, can you guess, is theater. Yes, I was in theater, musical theater. That includes Oklahoma. I was Ado Annie. Oh gosh. I was Mrs. Webb in our town. So basically, I have been doing theater and musical theater since I was a little girl up to college. I also went to dancing school. I took ballet, I took tap dancing, and I took African dance. And by the way, I can still tap dance. And a really funny story was, I think it was my 4th round of chemo. I was at my son's house because he took care of me when I was sick. And I was starting to feel better. Like the first week of chemo sucks. And then like the second week, you start feeling a little bit like your old self. So I don't know. I just started tap dancing. I will never forget it. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, Tommy, we have to film this. I'm tap dancing right now. I have to show Dr. Goose. Yeah, we're like, Tommy, let's film this so Dr. Goosey, my oncologist, can see that I'm feeling better because I'm tap dancing. So what else? Ever since I was 7 years old, that's the other side of me, especially when it rains. And if I couldn't go outside to play because it was rainy or I was punished for something, but I wasn't the problem child. That was my middle sister. We'll talk about her later. But anyway, my other side of me, ever since I was 7 years old, I wrote stories. I wrote short stories, plays, poetry, and then my short stories evolved into novellas. And my oldest sister, Elaine, who I love dearly, I miss her, she's gone now. She graduated from Juilliard School of Music. She played classical music. She played classical music, and she played gospel music, and she played jazz music. And in the house, she lived in the basement. So the basement was converted into an apartment. So Elaine stayed in the basement. I used to clean her place. That's how I got my allowance. Monday to Friday, I cleaned Elaine's place downstairs in the basement. That's how I got my allowance. These days, I know I just went from one subject to another, but I worked for my allowance. These days, kids are just handed, here's $20. No. Back in those days, in the 70s, no, honey. You want an allowance, you have to work for it. So anyway, my sister Elaine, I fell in love with classical music because of Elaine, and my favorite piano piece she used to play this. It was just awesome. It was so beautiful. 3 o'clock at 3 a.m. in the morning, I hear a Moonlight Sonata, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I would like crawl out of bed, and I would go down the hallway. I would open the door. There was a door that connected the second part of the house to the basement. I would creep down the stairs, and there she was. She was in her element. She was just playing Moonlight Sonata. I would sit beside her on the piano stool. But because of Elaine, I fell in love with music. Because my sister was a very talented pianist, I fell in love with classical music. And after that, I fell in love with the musicals, and after that, opera. So I'm an artsy person. So that's me. I love music. I love theater, musical theater. I love dance. So, that's me. So I'm going to be talking about my cancer journey. I'm going to be talking about everything I went through, how I discovered that I had cancer, and the whole journey. But it's not going to be sad. Okay. In fact, it's gonna be kind of funny because I'm a creative person, and I like to turn bad things into something funny and positive. So that's what I'm gonna do. But okay, so like right now, this is my hair. This is my hair, and it's gonna be raw. This channel is going to be raw. You're going to see me as I am. Oh, I gotta get this bobby pin out. So I want you to see my hair. Like it's actually come a long way. I used to be bald headed. Then I had so this is my hair right here. So it's twisted right now. So I am thankful. I am thankful to God that my hair is finally growing. My hair grows slow, but I love hair. I take really good care of it. So I'm thankful. So this channel is going to be raw. I'm just basically going to expose myself. So right now, this is my hair. It's a little shorter on the top. The sides are actually longer. The sides are like 5.5 inches. And 5 inches here. The back is the longest. Can you see? But I'm not just going to be talking about my hair. I'm going to be talking about my cancer journey. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. I just want you to get to know me. I want you to get to know everything about me. I have different layers to my personality. Like right now I am like considered an extrovert. So I would say, 75% of the time I'm an extrovert, but then there's that other side of me, the 25%, and we can talk about that later, but that's it. So welcome to my channel. Get to know me, Debbie Copeland, cancer survivor. This is Pippa.